Hi, everyone. I'm Nancy, 25 years old. 5 years after I got married, I was told an amazing fact shortly before my husband's mother died of illness. My husband's father was informed that he committed a crime and committed suicide in prison. My husband didn't know about it, and he was told that his father, who had divorced when he was little, was a bad guy, so he was told that he died in a traffic accident after the divorce. It seems that it doesn't doubt it at all, and it hasn't examined it in detail. My husband's mother was the only daughter during childhood, and my father-in-law and mother-in-law died early, and she didn't hear it from her relatives or outside. Because there was a little feud with my husband's mother, I understood that it was quite a fact when I examined it in my own way, and I was wondering whether my husband had never really investigated it or did not know. Fortunately, we didn't have any children, so we didn't know how to make our children the grandsons of criminals, but my husband hated children and had no children, but in the 7th year, adulterous woman got pregnant and we got divorced. But there are a few things I regret. I wanted to have a child if I could, but I gave up because my husband didn't like children, but when I was told that he wanted to divorce because she had a baby, it's driving me crazy. Moreover, because I was already in my mid-30s, the woman of the other party is still in her mid-20s, though the child might not be able to be hoped even if it remarries from now on. My husband suddenly said that he was born of fatherhood, or that he really would like to break up for the baby. As a condition of divorce, I made my name changed on the remaining loan payment of my home, detached house, and I got all my savings. He was eager to start over with his adulterous woman and him and baby. Of course, I also charged an alimony the adultery woman. I only got 1.5 million, but at the end I was allowed to meet only the two of his adultery woman, and at that time I talked about husband's father. If you think it's a lie, why don't you check it out? I said. About a month after my husband told me that he wanted to divorce me, my life changed all at once. After my divorce, her husband and a senior who marry in the countryside ran the company and invited me, so I sold my house and moved there, and later remarried with the man I met when I was working there. I knew about my ex-husband's divorce around when I first got to meet my husband. I don't know what happened, but the baby didn't have birth. Perhaps because of that, even though they should have got married after we got divorced, but they were divorced without having a year. Because it is a story via mutual acquaintance, I do not know about father, so I do not know any further details. But I'm sure what I told her would have an effect. When I remember, I was ashamed of my black past, such as I had said unnecessary things to a woman at the last minute, or that I was ugly at the time. I only told my husband that we divorced because of my ex-husband's affair. I can't say that I feel disliked when I hear this behavior of my behavior at the time of divorce.